Good afternoon. This is Stacy Emmert
And Rich Viola.
from InAlign Partners, and this is our T.G.I.F vlog.
And yep, cheers. Don't want to forget that.
Yep,
We're going goblets today.
because we're going to talk a little gospel around onboarding and the importance of a very rich and robust onboarding for someone that's coming into a new environment or taking on a new role, and how important first impressions are.
Yeah, so speaking of first impressions, how many of you out there, whether it was starting a new job, going into a first meeting, or meeting a leadership team for the first time, and for some of us, our first dates, right?
Oh,
And how many times did you wish you had a do-over?
That was not good.
So if you're familiar with the movie Groundhog's Day,
Yes.
with Bill Murray, you know how off-putting the guy was up front, and then had multiple chances to redo the same day over and over and over. So he finally got the girl, right? But in this instance, if you think about how you onboard, there's a lot of responsibility with that, both with the individual and their boss or their manager. And so, what are some things that you could do to help yourself and help others? And part of that is slowing down.
Yeah.
A lot of people starting a new job, joining a new team, getting promoted, feel like they gotta jump in and save the day, or jump in and call out everything that's not quite right, or what's wrong, or what could be done better. And as you can imagine, that can be pretty off-putting to your peers, your team, your boss.
And a lot of time, they might be coming in just to backfill a position. So there's a urgency for you to hit the ground running too, because there could be a pressing issue that needs immediate attention.
Yeah. So slowing down, there's a lot of great advice out there. Books. One is First 90 Days by Michael Watkins. So that's a great one to reference. But it's really about working with your manager and your team, and others. Slow down, talk, listen, and learn. So learn about current state. Learn about the culture. Learn about what are some potential landmines or barriers out there, because all eyes wide open, and then at the same time, as you're learning and you're playing back what you're hearing, learning, validating, but then through that process is an opportunity for you as an individual to share, inform, and let others discover more about you. So who are you? What's your makeup? What fits, what doesn't necessarily fit in the current culture, the team dynamics, and how do you alter that recipe to make it even better?
Right. And so a lot of times when we onboard, we will tell the executive, hands off for 90 days. And they don't necessarily like it, but the success rate of and sustainability and stickiness of the candidates is well worth that 90-day investment of really, as Rich has just articulated, really understanding the culture, the people, and what are you there for, and is everyone aware of what you're there for and what your role is. And so it is very important. So many times everybody's concerned about your computer, your phone, your badge, the check, the tactical, the insurance. When that's all well and good and it's very important, but really getting in and understanding where you are and where you fit in, and where is your circle of influence before you make any decisions.
And if you feel like you've stepped on a landmine, or you didn't quite enter the room appropriately, or enter a team or a company or a culture appropriately, give yourself a timeout and give yourself a Groundhog Day, and remember Bill Murray.
Exactly.
And basically go circle the wagon, go back, close the loop with all those individuals that you feel like maybe you didn't get off on the right foot or make the right impression, and talk openly about it and say, let's have a do-over in essence. Let's do this again. So if you haven't seen the movie lately, pick it up and review it.
And that's what our clients would call, when they hire us, we call it re-onboarding. If you missed it the first time,
that's right.
we go back and capture all that information. So here's to you. Have a great day. T.G.I.F.
Cheers.